this again. Hello, everyone. Hello. Right, let's try this again. Unfortunately, when I did it just a moment ago, I didn't have the microphone plugged in. So if you're watching this now, please can you let me know whether you can actually hear me or not. I'll wait for someone to actually say yes or no. So I think I've got the mic in properly. Let me just check. I think I have. I think it's at least hopefully someone can hear me. I've got 5 people watching at the moment, so please, someone please tell me if they can actually hear me. I would appreciate it. I can try and go online and see if I can hear it, but no doubt I won't be able to do it because I ain't got a clue what I'm doing half the time. Here, let's have a look. See if you can actually hear me. Oh, you can hear me. Let's have a look. See if you can actually hear me. Oh, you can hear me. Yep. Right, we'll turn that off. Right. Okay. So basically, sorry about the first live feed. I was trying to explain to you about yesterday's video. Now, let me just move that my camera a bit. I'll put it more center. Right. I'm gonna have to leave my glasses on so I can see what I'm looking at. So yeah, yesterday's video was basically just telling you about what happened with the car, you know, with the prop shaft and everything. Now, in the video live feed I just done a moment ago, I was explaining to you that I've actually, as from this morning, and that was about 20 past 1 this afternoon, I've sold the car. It's gone. I've actually sold it to someone who knew about the problem I had with the car, being that it was the prop shaft. Now, while I remember, and this has just gone into my head, while I remember, I have had so many messages on text message, on Messenger, on YouTube, about different ways of trying to fix the problem that I've got. And you know what? Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. So the upshot is it's gone. I'm not having to deal with it. It was going to cost me nearly £1,000 to get the prop shaft and ship it over from Holland and have to wait 4 weeks. So yeah, so that's basically it. The car's gone. The people that are bored, like I said, they know everything about it. That's good. So they'll obviously put it back on the road, and they'll sell it on and do whatever. So what I was saying in my previous live feed a moment ago is that I had a small amount of finance left on that car. So that's all been paid off. It's left me with an amount that I can use for the new car. Mainly you have to pay like 10%. So that's paying that. But what I've done is at the moment, I've actually taken out finance on the car, less 10%. So that car is going to cost me about £300 a month. So what I'm actually doing is I'm taking some money from a pension that I have. I have several pensions, and I'm taking some money from it. They don't know it yet, but I'm taking some money. So anyway, so I'm going to take some money and I'm going to put it straight into the car. I'm basically going to pay more than 3/4 of the finance off. Excuse me. So that's what we're going to do. The finance, is just a breathing gap for me, so I can get this money. So £10,000 will go straight into paying the finance off. It will leave me with a smaller amount to pay, which will be a lot easier. So that's what we're doing. It just makes so much more sense. So also, the car has got no tow bar, so I've got the money for that. That's not a problem. I've booked in for the car to be have a tow bar fitted. That'll be done here. So it'll be a mobile fitter, obviously. So that'll be done here. I was thinking about going for the detachable tow bar. Now, as I can remember, or what I've read, or I've seen it on YouTube, detachable tow bars are not the same as fixed tow bars. In as much that you lose the you lose a certain amount that you can actually carry on the pin, on the tow bar, on tow ball. So I need to look back into that again, or if someone can tell me in the comments let me have a look, see if they've got any comments here. I can't see anything at the moment. No, I can't. No, I can't see anything at the moment. I really don't know what I'm doing at the moment. I've got one thumbs up, so that's good. That's good. So I will read the comments afterwards, so you'll have to forgive me. So anyway, yeah, so what was I saying? Tow bars, yeah. So tow bars. I really want a detachable one, purely for aesthetic reasons. I don't like a big hunk of metal hanging off the back of the car. I think they look horrible. Plus, it plays havoc with your shins. So, you know, no one wants that. But I had one on the Sanyon. That was a fixed tow bar. That was already on the car when we bought it. So if I have to go down that route, then I will. Other than that, I would like a detachable one. But I've got to, you know, do some investigation into actually, you know, how much weight you can carry on that tow ball. So yeah, that's really it about the car. I'm glad it's gone. Not so much that, you know, but I did. Well, yeah, it is, because I had to spend money on it. I didn't want to spend money on it. You know, and someone actually did put in the comments, and I can't remember who it was now, so forgive me. But someone put in the comments that once you have to start spending money on a car, you know, you need to get rid of it, and I've done that. So yeah, so that's what we've done. So I will do another video, obviously on the car when it comes. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I go back to work tomorrow, so that'll be Monday, Tuesday. Obviously, we're not going on holiday now, so I will be off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and obviously Saturday, Sunday. So I'll have a really nice long break. I was supposed to be on holiday from Wednesday until the following Wednesday, I think it was. So we would have had a nice long break away, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. So I'm still going to take a little bit of time off. It gives me a chance to get everything sorted for the new car. You know, and yeah, so you'll be the first people to see it. One other thing was that, oh, I've got 3 thumbs up now. Thank you. The other thing that I wanted to just touch on very briefly, the engineer. Now, like I said in the previous video, that he was going to come on Friday. Unfortunately, he didn't, because his job that he was doing before ours turned into a big mega job. In fact, he's not finished it, so you know, he's got to go back to that one. But he's coming to us Monday lunchtime. So by Monday lunchtime, we should have a working, functional Caravan again. And hopefully, fingers crossed, it's only the probe. If you saw the video I done on it, there's a probe that goes. I think, in fact, there's 2 probes, if I remember correctly. One of them's gone bad, he reckons. So if it's that, it's about 40 quid plus his labour. If it's not that and it's the board, it's about £160 plus his labour. So fingers crossed for it being the actual probe, because money seems to be spent like water at the moment. But anyway, that's really all I can tell you. We've, you know, obviously can't go away at the moment. So our next holiday now, come hell or high water, is going to be in August. We are going to, let me get this right, we are going to Wareham Forest Touring Park. I don't know if anyone else has ever been there. Wareham Forest Touring Park, for us, we were there, the last time we went was in 2003. It's brilliant. It's a lovely place. It's a privately owned caravan park. It's not part of the Caravan and Motorhome club sites. But we couldn't get into the Black Knoll. Now, as you all know, if you've ever watched any of our videos, we love Black Knoll, and I know Caravantastic have just been there and, you know, done a little bit of a tour around Hampshire and whatever. So yeah, as far as I know, they absolutely loved it as well. So, but yeah, we couldn't get in there, obviously, because you know, everyone else wants to go there. So we're going to Wareham Forest. It's for the time that we wanted to go to Black Knoll, and the time and the price for Wareham Forest Touring Park, it's actually the same. There's hardly any. In fact, it's cheaper to go to Wareham Forest Touring Park, but it's not a great deal of difference. It really isn't. So we're going to go there. I think we're there for 10 nights, I think it is. So we're doing that. And then we are going to Black Knoll for Christmas. So that'll be nice. That'll be our first Christmas at Black Knoll, because I think they've only just started doing it for the last sort of 2-3 years. They haven't been doing it a long time. So really looking forward to that. you know, and so Sarah. She's at work at the moment, so that's why I'm doing this. I'm getting it out of the way now. So I've got 9 people watching. It's 10 minutes long. I've got 5 thumbs up, and I appreciate every single one of you that are watching. And that was the other thing I wanted to say as well. I've had a big influx of people, you know, subscribing. And, you know, thank you again to everyone that's stayed with me from day one right through till now. I really appreciate you. In fact, one of our friends this morning said to us, you know, you're a lot more confident with the camera now, you know, from when I first started. So if you ever looked at my first video, yeah, I was, you know, I was sort of, you know, not really sort of thinking about it too much. I still and ah. I think a lot of people do, but you know, I'm a lot more confident where the camera's concerned now, especially when I'm on my own and there's no one here. But anyway, I digress, and I'm sorry about that. So yeah, car's sorted, caravan's getting sorted. The 2 fridge freezer, or the fridge and the freezer in this house are also going bad. But that's going to have to wait. You know, there's only so much money you can spend. You know, so we'll do that another day. I mean, they're still working. They're Beko fridge and a freezer. They both stand side by side, and they are. And I said this yesterday. I gauge it on my daughter's, my eldest daughter. She's 29. And she was about 7 when we got them, so it makes them about 22 years old. You know, and they've been brilliant up until now. You know, they've just started now. It's mainly the sort of, you know, the fridge freezer. It's supposed to be, you know, a self-defrosting or whatever you call it, but our one looks like the iceberg that sunk the Titanic. It really does. So that's now, you know, got to go. The fridge itself, the door seal is starting to split, but it's also going rusty along the bottom of the door. So do you know what, 22 years, 23 years, however long it is, we're going to get rid of them. You know, there's no point. You know, you can't spend money on something that, you know, has done you that amount of time. So anyway, look, I really can't see your messages. It says here there's a panel there, right there, for chat. It says top chat. But I really don't know how to see it. Oh, there you go. I've got it. Hang on. Let me just have a look back here. Look, please just bear with me. You've now come up and I can see you all. So I've got Carl Barlow, yes. Jim Hugh, yes. Hitch Up and Toe, found you. Laugh out loud. Ken Perrin. Hi, Paul, missed you beginning with no sound. Yes, sorry about that. I really am really sorry about that. I'm going to go through these really quickly, and I'm not, you know, if I miss you out, I'm really sorry. I'm not meant to. Tanks on tour, Hitch Up and Toe again. Hi. Let's have a quick look down here. A few more. I've got a lot of tanks on tour. You're talking between yourselves here by the looks of it. Tanks on tour, not Christmas, Boxing Day. Oh, hang on. There's something about Boxing Day. Never done Christmas, several New Year's. We've done both. We've done Christmases and New Year's. And in fact, we did a video, and we was at Brighton Caravan and Motorhome club site, and it was before Sarah's mum sadly passed away April last year from COVID. So we were there at Christmas. And we had a great time, an absolutely lovely time. And we do plan to go back. The thing with that video, and what I didn't actually put, and I didn't say anything actually in the videos, is that when we got there, we forgot the turkey. Then we realized that we hadn't got the electrical lead. And there was something else. It was 3 things. So I went backwards and forwards to our house to go and get these different things. You know, you couldn't make it up. I mean, you know, it really is. Sorry, I'm just going to have a look at some of these, what are written down here now. We booked Lady Hayes for Xmas. Okay. Haha. We also go on the 27th of December for New Year. Hitch Up and Toe, where are you going? Oh, well, you don't have to tell me where you're going. I assume that you're going, you know, close to home. You know, but yeah, it's nice to see so many people here talking. I really appreciate you. What else have we got here? Tanks on tour. Shh. Okay. Tanks on tour. That's what we all have done before. Oh, honestly, do you know what? Every time, you know, and especially now, since we did all that, apart from the turkey, obviously, I double check. In fact, I keep a spare one in a plastic bag in the front locker, and I also keep the main cable rolled up on the floor, right on the carpet, you know, at entrance to the door, so it's always there. And I know if it's not there, I've forgotten it. So yeah, what else have we got here? Tanks on time, we've all done that. Was it a Sorrento or a Sportage you have purchased, Paul? Now, I got it wrong. I thought it was the Sorrento. It's not. It's the Sportage. And I've actually got a picture of it here. Let me show you. I don't know how to do it live, so I will show you on my phone, and hopefully you can see it. Let me do that sideways. So, oh, hopefully you can see that. So that is the actual car that we've purchased. It's called, and according to Sarah, because I'm terrible when it comes to color, I am colorblind. I can see all the colors. I just have not got a clue what they're called and all the different shades and everything else. So it's what I've been told by Sarah is it's called petrol blue. So Guru Sportage, you keep a spare turkey, laugh out loud. Spell. Yeah. Actually, do you know what? And this is the thing. We go to Iceland and we get the crown, and it's 16 quid. Sorry, 16 pounds. Let me speak proper English, like what everyone does. It's 16 pounds, and it's great. It really is. And we've been having that crown from Iceland for the past 10 years that I can remember, and they're never bad. They're always good. They're really good. We also used to get the beef with cracked pepper, I think it is as well. And to really honestly, the turkey you can't go wrong with. There's never any wastage. I mean, it's, you know, far be it for me to knock buying a massive great big bird, but you know, the thing with them is that, you know, you're paying for the bones as well, and I don't want to be picking bones and stuff. I hate all that anyway. Sorry, let's just have a look at some more people here. Jim, great motor. Okay, yes, it is. It's a lovely motor. I'm so glad we've purchased it. It's got just over 37,000 miles on the clock. It literally, and I'm not lying to you. If anyone's driven a Kia, especially the Sportage, and I used to have one before, the older version, the older model. In fact, I've got a picture of that as well. So when we had that, that was really good. This one drives so new, it's unbelievable. Let's see if I can find this picture. Sorry, I just see a picture of Sarah, and it wasn't exactly flattering. Right, so that, in fact, this isn't my car. That's the shape of the car. I meant to say that yesterday in the video I made. So that was the shape of the car we had. And I can't remember the color of it because, like I said, I really don't know my colors. So that was the original shape we had, and that pulled like a train. It really did. It was a brilliant car. Unfortunately, that I had a big problem. The fuel injectors went, and it was, you know, costing a lot of money, more than probably what the car was actually worth. So let me just have another read of what we got down here. No, nothing else at the moment, have we? No. I think a lot of people are talking between themselves and rather saying stuff to me at the moment. But yeah. So anyway, yeah. So, you know, like I say, the car's gone, and you know, and I'm glad it's gone up. You know, it's just one of them things. You either love it or hate it, and that car for me was a Marmite. I just didn't like it. I said it's got to be aesthetically pleasing. You know, I had a Vauxhall Insignia before the Sanyong, and that wasn't the Insignia version that's out at the moment. It was the one previous to that. Probably, and I know my boss actually ribs me for this, and a few of my colleagues at work, drivers, they always said to me, it's a taxi. You know, so a lot of taxi drivers must use them, but it was a really good car, really good car. So anyway, I think a lot of people, I've still got 9 people watching. Hopefully, you know, some more people will watch it. 8 people now. I've got 6 thumbs up, and yeah, I done one of these live feeds once before, and didn't really sort of know what I was doing, but I've got nearly 20 minutes out of just talking absolute rubbish. So yeah, but yeah, no, great stuff. I really appreciate everyone that's actually taken the time to write on here, and and leave me some messages. I'm just looking through them. There's no new messages. So anyway, I'm starting to lose people now, viewers. So you can all go off and have your Sunday dinner. Hopefully, oh, hang on, hitch up the toe. Thinking of changing our car next year. Don't find our Cougar very comfortable. Do you know what? I actually did like the Cougar. I do like Fords. They're Ford. I mean, it's a great car, isn't it? I've never actually sat and driven a Cougar. I like the not the Cougar. It's got a different name, and I can't remember what it's called now. But it's really nice looking car, and it's sits up quite tall, and it's quite sort of like in your face car. I can't remember what it's called. Tanks on Tour. Our Cougar is lovely. Good. I'm glad. Happy camping and caravanning. I don't know who that is actually. It's got no name against it. But anyway, yeah, no, I really appreciate you all. Tanks on Tour. I think you told me you live not far away from Wareham Forest Touring Park, where we're actually going. If at any stage you want to pop down and see us, if you want, come down, we'll be there. It's a lovely, well, you would know that site, obviously. Well, I think you would know that site. Happy camping and caravan. What do you think of the Range Rover for a tow car? Excellent. My friend's got two, I think. Range Rover. He's got the old shape, the very boxy shape ones. John, his name is, and he's a really nice fella, and he wouldn't be without his Range Rovers. Yeah, he is an absolute fanatic when it comes to his Range Rover. What do you do? We have just moved from 2000 Sorento KX4 to a Skoda, and we love it. Yeah. Do you know what? I actually do like the Skoda. I think they're a lovely car. When all said and done, it's a Volkswagen. It's same as See It, Volkswagen. They're great cars. I'm not. I don't think a lot about too much about what because a lot of these companies now, they buy other companies, like Volkswagen bought Audi, they bought Seat, they bought So Tanks on Tour, Ford Edge, that's the one. Yes, very nice car. Will do. Yes, been there a few times. Yeah, it's a lovely site. So you obviously you know what I mean. It is a lovely site, Wareham Forest Touring Park. And if anyone else has ever been there, and Tanks on Tour have, if you go when you drive onto the site, you have reception sort of right in front of you, and then you have a pool to the right. We used to go round to the right and follow it down, and then to the left, and used to park, have a pitch there, and you literally. You come out of your caravan, and you can walk straight out in the woods, and you can literally walk for miles. I would imagine. Tanks on Tour will probably agree with me, hopefully. But yeah, no, it is a lovely place, and I would recommend it. 2003 was the last time we went back, so I don't think it's changed that much. I think it's got bigger. They've like I said, as you drive down the driveway onto the site on the campsite. It all used to be to the right, and I think there was a little bit to the left with some tent area out to the back. I think that still happens, but I think it's a bigger tent area now to the left. Sorry, a caravan area to the left. So I might be wrong on that, but anyway, yes. So if anyone's wondering how that is up there, and I do put it in my videos because I like to see that, because it does. You can't see it very well at the moment. But all that is the intro to our videos paused. That's all it is. It's not, a photograph up there or anything like that. I think, it's my channel, isn't it? I'm bound to like it. Have you thought about CL sites? If you're saying CL sites to me, yes, we have. We went to an. Where is it? Northbrook Caravan and Motorhome site at Worthing, West Worthing, I should say. Now, as far as I know, that is a CL site. It's they don't have toilets there. There's no showers. You have your, your water, your waste, your sewage, and all that. To get rid of. So that's a really nice site. I went there a few years ago. Sorry if you can hear the washing machine. Let me just shut the door. Sorry about that. I went there a few years ago on my own when Sarah went to Spain with her friends, and I went and I loved it. And Sarah's been back there with me, and that's a few videos back that we done. So yeah, great. Yeah, CL site's fantastic. Let me just see where I got to. Hello, Colin. How you doing, mate? You all right? Hi, Paul. Don't know. Didn't know you were live. Colin, I've been on here now for 25, nearly 26 minutes. Where have you been, mate? It's I'm not going to go over it all again. Just watch the video. I've just been waffling on about my my ex Sanyong Corando. It is no more. It is an ex Corando. Taking that line from very famous comedy duos. So yeah, what else have we got on here? Just have a look. Have you thought about it? Yes. Hi, Cara the van. Hi, hello. Thanks until I find site to be quite tight for long outfits. Now, you're obviously talking about Wareham Forest Touring Park. Yes, it can be. Like I said, the last time we were there in 2003, so it wasn't so bad. But we'll find out again when we go back in August. Is that right? Yeah, August. Hi, thanks until. Hi, Colin Rimmer. We love off-grid. Hitch up and tow. Yes, we've yet to experience that off-grid. We've been caravanning for the best part of it's got to be 25 years. My daughter, like I said, is 29. No, I'm lying. It's 23 years. She was about 6, 7 roughly when we started doing it. And we were of the opinion, if we've got a dog, we would never put her in kennels. And Barney, who is, you can't see him, but he's just behind them flowers. He's in his little box. Bless him. Absolutely adored that dog. He was great. Anyway, so we always said that if we had a dog, that we would never put them in kennels. Not that we don't like kennels. It's just that, it's our responsibility to look after our dog. And, and come hell or high water, if we were on a holiday, he would come with us. Same as Sally. She comes with us. We don't use kennels. So, yeah, I think I went a little bit off topic there. Yeah, we love off-grid. Yes. Like I said, we've yet to experience off-grid camping or caravaning. We would have to have a massive extension lead for Sarah's hairdryer, so that's why we don't do it. What else we got here? People are saying hello to Colin. I hope you're still here, Colin, because people are saying hello to you. Oh yes, he is still here. I'm in the garden with a beer. Oh, good lad. Well, do you know what, Colin? I would actually be sitting in the garden, but it's been raining here today down on the south coast, so it's not exactly beer weather. Well, it is beer weather, but it's in the house, not in the garden. I am getting a new car. I'm getting a new caravan next year, and just got me Range Rover 2016 now ready to tow a Phoenix 644. Ooh. New 2022. Very nice. Looking forward to getting away with it, Mark. Yeah, lovely. Nice outfit. Yeah, can't knock that. Tanks on tour. It's all. It's an ex-parrot. Yes, you got the. You say you knew what I meant. Great. At least it wasn't wasted. Yeah. So absolutely chucking it down in Gosport right now. Oh, you're in Gosport. Okay, so you're not too far away from us, really, as the crow flies. North Cheshire is lovely at the Mow. That's from Colin Rimmer. Yeah, well, it was lovely here yesterday. I mean, Friday, And I'm not going to go into massive details, but Friday when I got home from work, we done all the bits and pieces, had some tea and everything, and me and Sarah sat in the garden. It was really nice, and you know, we had a few gins because we do like gin, and we ended up we had 3/4 of a bottle of gin, and we ended up with about that much left in the bottom of the gin bottle, and we were singing till about 12, beg your pardon, 12:30 in the morning, out in the back garden. We were singing Mark Bolan songs and everything, so it was, yeah, quite, actually we were in the shed, so yeah, it was really good. Sarah's shed seems to have become the place to have a few sherbets. What we got here, car with a van, hitch up to, we off grid mainly race weekends. Yeah, do you know what? I'd really like to do a race weekend or something like that. But there again, it's just the matter of a massive extension lead for Sarah's hairdryer. We have got the solar panels or the solar panel, and but I just, for Sarah, she wouldn't want to do it. But oh yeah, just talking about that, I don't know if anyone's ever seen the video. You'll have to have a look in my back catalogue. But our battery went flat because I left the master switch on and the lights. So anyway, the battery went completely flat. I brought it home, and a few people just said to me, "Why didn't you leave it on the solar panel?" And yeah, you're right. I could have done, and it could have just charged it up, no problem at all. But at the time, I actually thought there might have been something wrong with the battery, so I brought it home. And we tested it and everything, and yeah, it was as dead as a doornail. But we actually in the end used the little solar panels which I featured actually in the actual video, and for me at the time it was just a trial sort of thing, just to see if it would work. I really honestly I had no clue whether it would work or not, but it did. What else have we got on here? People are talking to Colin. Oh, Colin, you're the man, Colin. I love a go in your truck, Paul. I gave up my LGV. It's not LGV, it's HGV. Use the old terminology. Last year, as wasn't using it, and my medical was due. Yeah. You know what? I've been a truck driver for nearly 30 years, or just on 30 years now. I'm 56 the end of this month, so, and I wouldn't do anything else. I tried working in an office for about 6 months, and I went absolutely mad. Just couldn't do it. But yeah, medical is a big problem for a lot of people. In fact, I'll be honest with you. When I did my last medical last October, I did my medical. That was all what I thought was fine. But a couple of years previous to me having that medical, I had a heart monitor, and it was one of them 24-hour things. They put on you and you send it back, and then they tell you everything's okay. According to the DVLA, or who look after your license, they turned around and said, this might be something wrong there. We need to investigate it. Well, that has all now been investigated, and there's nothing wrong with my heart. There's nothing wrong with me. I am, a bit overweight and stuff like that. But apart from that, I'm fighting fit. I like to think, but I'll never win a Mr. Universe contest. But yeah, so yeah, my license is supposed to, from my last previous medical, it's supposed to last 5 years. But for this medical, because of their DVLA intervening, they've only renewed it for a year. But when I have to have a medical this October, they will then renew it for 5 years. Hopefully everything will be all right. I just didn't want to pay for it. Do you know what, Colin? Yeah, and that's a big bone of contention for a lot of people. I think the average down this way in the south is about £130, something like that. I'm in a fortunate position where I actually, my company that I work for, and they pay for it. Well, they pay for half of it, but yeah, it's got to be done, isn't it? I've got no intentions of giving up my job until I have to. So yeah, it's something I'm good at. Pat myself on the back because no one else will. Anyway, so yeah, yeah, that's really about it. I think those people are talking. I'm so grateful for everyone. It's been fluctuating the amount of people that are watching, and I've been going on now for 35 minutes. So, you obviously think it might be a bit entertaining. My wife will just tell you I'm probably boring the pants off of everyone, but I don't think so. But anyway, yeah. I don't know if I've already said it. I can't remember now, but I've had an influx of subscribers. I'm just going to have a quick look to see what it is at the moment. But I had an influx of subscribers, and yesterday we were sat at I think it was about 840 subscribers, and today we're sat at I think you can see that 854. So we're getting there. Colin River, I drove a 6-wheeler horse box for the police. Loved it. Do you know what? Yeah, I know what you're on about. I know the trucks you're on about. I'm originally from Esher in Surrey, if anyone knows where that is. And in 1971, we then moved to Molesey in Surrey. And just up the road, and you might know this place, Colin, I really don't know, but just up the road from where we live was a place called Ember Court. And there's a big police training place just up the road there, Ember Court. And you used to see them lorries going in and out of there, and beautiful horses. It really was lovely horses. And at that time, back in the 80s, nice trucks. A lot different probably now. Overcast but dry in Kidderminster. God, I ain't been to Kidderminster for years. Yes, good old Kidderminster. Yeah, I'm scanning backwards and forwards over these. So if I have missed anyone, I'm really sorry. I'm not meaning to, but I think I'm sort of covering most of the bases here at the moment. Sorry, I keep looking at me, but I should be looking up there. Tanks on tour. We've got nice, well done. Yeah, I think so. And I'll be honest. I mean, when I first started this YouTube channel, I mean, I've had my YouTube channel for years, but I never did anything with it. And then, I thought, well, why not give it a go? And I got a certain amount of subscribers, and I think it was about 130. I think I had, and then Martin, the Caravan, that came along and boosted my subscribers, and and it just kept going up and up after that. And and I owe Martin a massive thank you. And I've said it before in my videos. He's an inspiration. He's really nice fellow. I like his YouTube channel. But yeah, on the subs, I mean. Okay, yeah, I know what you meant. Yeah, but yeah, no, I've got 7 thumbs up. Well, do you know what? Just thinking about the thumbs up yesterday, and I'll have another quick look because I don't want to lie to you, but yesterday's. Do you know what? And I am absolutely staggered. Yesterday's video that I did. Oh, hang on. Yesterday's video so far, it's been on 21 hours. That video, and so far it's done 1.1 thousand views. In 21 hours, I got 47 likes, and I got 1 thumbs down. And do you know what? For nearly a 19-minute waffle, it's not bad, is it? It's not bad. What we got here? Colin is saying, Paul, are you going to Martin's Northwest next year? Do you know what, Colin? I went. I've phoned it up. There was a phone number, and I phoned it up, and I got an answer phone message, and that was on the Sunday. So the Monday I phoned up. I phoned up. It all gone. So no, to the answer to your question, no, I'm not. I really wanted to go. I really did. If someone backs out, or if someone knows that someone might back out, please let me know, because we'd love to come. Soon hit 1,000 subscribers, buddy. Do you know what? I'm so looking forward to it. You know, and without you subscribers being there day in, day out, and you know, and watching our videos, and you know, I look at some of the videos, and even that one I put on yesterday, and I look at some of them, and I think, do you know what? That's real rubbish, but you obviously like them. And some of the other ones, and me and my daughter was here yesterday, and one of Sarah's friends, and we were looking at some of the actual video, you know, views. And just to sort of, I'm sorry, I don't want to bore you too much, but now I did a video, and you can look back at this. It was called Leisure Battery Changeover. That done 3.4 thousand views, and that was just over a year ago. That video, it was just over 6 minutes long. You know, I mean, it's, you know, some of the stuff that you do, and maybe Colin can relate to this, and some other people, Tanks on Tour and that, you know, some of the stuff you do and you think, yeah, that's really good, and you know, and that should do really well, and then it absolutely bombs. You know, it just depends what people want to watch. And then other stuff like yesterday's video has gone way past my expectations. It really has. Yeah, you know, I look at it sometimes and I just think, my God, you know, people, you know, they want to watch the stuff. I mean, Sarah says to me, and if she was here, she'd say the same now, but she says to me, oh, it's rubbish, it's rubbish, it's rubbish. But it's not. I like it, you know, it's just a little hobby of mine. Oh, talking about hobbies, now, again, one of my previous videos, people will know that I own shotguns, and I am licensed as a shotgun holder. Now that video didn't do very good. So on that basis, I decided that I'm not going to open up a second YouTube channel for that. I'm just going to keep that to myself, you know, so I don't think it's worth going any further with that. You know, it's something I like doing. I go clay pigeon shooting. You know, I go with a friend over at the estate that he lives on, and you know, we go over there and, you know, let off a few rounds, and you know, and whatever, and yeah, we have a great time. His name's Les, actually. Hopefully he'll be watching this. But yeah, so yeah, soon at 1,000. Yeah, you know, I hope so. You know, I always said, and I think I actually, yeah, I did say it in my first video that I ever did. You know, if you know, I'm just, you know, just cruising along, and you know, what will be will be. Not in them words, but you know what I mean. Tanks on Tour. Let me know when we do something good. Your last video was good, it really was, you know, and I think I actually left you a comment and said it was good content. You know, it's all about having a laugh, and that's why you know, there's a channel out there, and you should all know it. It's Caravan Chit Chat. Sorry, I think about it. And Caravan Chit Chat. Now, they used to have a motorhome. They've now gone back to a caravan, and they're fantastic. And I laugh my socks off at some of their stuff and the way that they interact with each other. It's really good. You know, there's a chemistry there, and that's what it's all about with me and Sarah. She's not on my videos as much as, you know, I am. I mean, you get bored looking at my ugly mug, but Sarah, she's you know, she just comes in and out. Something to look forward to actually is that Sarah has asked me, she doesn't have to, but she's asked me if she can do stuff on food in the caravan. So if you want to see that, please tell me now, and then I can show her later. Colin, what would be your favorite caravan holiday destination? Colin, I've already said it earlier on, and I will say it again until I'm blue in the face. I love Black Knoll Caravan and Motorhome site in the New Forest. For me, because I work with noise a lot of the time, Black Knoll is in an area where it's so quiet. There's no real light pollution at night time. You can sit outside your caravan, you know, and I'm not lying. I mean, Caravantastic have just been there. You know, you can sit there and you can hear the grass growing. It's, you know, it's so quiet. So that for me and Sarah, in fact, you know, we both love it there. All we need is, we all need a laugh. Hitch up and take. Yes, we do. Yes, you're very right. Very right. Yeah, Aaron and Vicky, Caravan Chit Chat, great. Oh, hilarious. Colin, you're right. They're absolutely fantastic. I love watching their channel. Hitch Up and Toe. I like food. Yes, well, so do I. And I'm testimony to Sarah's cooking. She's fantastic. She's actually dairy intolerant, so a lot of the food that Sarah does has got no dairy. Well, it's got skimmed milk, but it doesn't have full fat or any of that sort of stuff in it, because she can't have it. So there'd be no point in cooking it. I put a vlog together on how to use a Caravan of my own club app, and when I showed it to my partner and best friend, they said my voice was boring and mechanical, and I gave up. Never give up. Never give up. I'm testament to it. I stutter a lot, and I a lot in my videos, and and I think, do you know what? Bugger them. Not bugger them. That's probably the wrong word. I shouldn't. I'll try to keep myself, speaking the Queen's English. If people don't like it, you can't please everyone. Your biggest critics is your family, I think, anyway. Just get out there, do it. I love it. I do. I really do. And I'm sat here now. I'm like 45 minutes, 46 minutes now, and you're still sitting there watching me. So, it can't be all that bad. My wife says that my voice would send a glass eye to sleep. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah. Do you know what? I was only going to keep this about 10 minutes long, and I can't believe how long I've been going on for. I say so many times. Yeah, absolutely, Colin. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, what's that? Tanks on tour. Post it, Fred. Post it, Fred. No, you've lost me. You've lost me. But anyway, yeah. So I think that's going to be about it, really. Honestly, I'm so grateful for all of you sticking around for 47 minutes. It's been fantastic. It's not been a great amount of people watching. I've got 11 people watching. I've got 7 thumbs up. I've got a board of messages there that you lot are talking together, and you're talking to me as well, which is fantastic. Absolutely love it. Fred is okay. All right. Okay. So yeah, I think that's going to be about it, really. Just to wrap it all up. The car's gone. The Kia Sportage will be coming next week, on Saturday, hopefully. The tow bar will be fitted the week after. Then we go on holiday in August, and that's down to Wareham Forest Touring Park. Colin Rimmer, nice one, Paul. I enjoyed it. Take care, everyone. Oh, you are too, Colin. You're a good lad. I like you, Colin. You really are. I've never met you, but you're a really nice bloke. Well done, Paul. Great live. Looking forward to seeing the new car. Honestly, everyone here, and obviously all my other subscribers, you will all be the first people to see it. I'm going to speak to the people where we're buying the car from. And I'm going to ask them if they will be so kind as to let me do a to B to C. So A, leaving here, B, picking the car up, C, bringing it home. So I'm hoping they're going to allow me to do that. I can't see why not, because it's a bit of free advertising for them. Keeping on the rear springs, very soft, known for saggy bums. Cole Barlow. Yes. Sorry, I know I was going to wrap it up there, but my old Sportage, my old Kia had a recall on it, and it had never been done, and it was to do with the back hangers where the springs sit, and they had to drill holes because water used to sit in them and rust them out, so they had to have holes drilled into them and then all rust prevented on them. So that was all done on that. And as for the saggy bum, I can do one of two things, I suppose, for that. I can either get the blocks to put inside the springs, which inevitably fall out anyway, or you can get the uprated shock absorbers for Caravans. You can do that as well. So, yeah. Tanks on tour. I did a live. You saying there, thanks, Paul. Great first live. I did do a live last year sometime. I can't remember what I did and what it was about, but do you know what? I will count this in my first live, because yeah, it's really, I've loved every minute of it. I really have. Sally's sitting over there, she keeps moving around in her box, but anyway, yeah, so no, yeah, I'll keep an eye on the rear end of the car. I really will. In fact, what I'll do is I'll speak to the tow hitch or the tow bar provider, see what he recommends, because no doubt they have things to do with that. So that's what we will do. Okay, I think we're going to wrap it up there, and I need to go and get a glass of water because my mouth is like sawdust. So yeah, I'm going to go and get a drink of water. In fact, I've got a cup there, but there's nothing in it. So anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, so as we normally say, like, share, subscribe. Please give it the thumbs up, which a lot of you have. I appreciate it. A lot of you are still here. Please give it a thumbs up, and we will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye.